I'll just want to make a quick video to kind of demonstrate some differences between these two tools, the DCK277C2 and the DCK283D2. They were both virtually the same price. Actually, this one was more expensive at Canadian Tire, but I got them to price match it to $249, and then this one here was $259. So I bought both of them to see what the differences were with regards to like the XR model and everything. So I'll show you some quick stuff. So on the back of the box, the DCK277C2, these are all the specs and everything. So that's for the drill, and that's the impact driver. And it doesn't say anything about the batteries. So what it does say is it's 20 volts, but it doesn't say if it's 1.3 or 2.0 AMH. And over here, this is for, the model is DCK283D2. This is the specifications for the drill. That's the specification for the impact driver, and then what it includes. And as you can see here, it does say something about the batteries. It says 2AH. So you do get better batteries in this one versus this one here. Okay, so I've opened up the two boxes, and this is exactly what's inside them. So for the DCK277C2, there's your drill and your impact driver. You get two batteries. Just to show you on the back here, exactly the specs. Oops, sorry about that. So it's a 1.3 AH 20 volt battery, and these are brushless, and there's your charger. Now on the DCK283D2, there's your impact driver and your drill. Again, they're both brushless. And your batteries here, see, fairly the same size batteries wise. Might be actually a little bit shorter on this one. And the specs on this one is 20 volt 2AH. So a little bit better than this one here. See, there's also, it says 25 WH on the corner there. I'm not sure exactly what that stands for, but on this one here, 40 WH. So get quite a bit more battery power on the XR models. So now let's just compare the two impact drivers for you, put them side by side. Height-wise, they're almost the same without the batteries. Almost the same width. Pretty much the same length. I'll see if I can get my caliper and measure everything up for you guys. So that's the impact drivers, and the drills. You can see these two have a bigger difference. All right, so the height a little bit higher on the XR. As you can see, it's a little bit higher. A little bit thinner, I think. Maybe it's just me. And from the top view, You see the XR is actually a little bit shorter. Yeah, here, I'll get a scale and we'll weigh some of them out. Okay, so I've got a scale here. Mind my scale, it's a food scale, but it'll do the job. I'm just gonna put the drills on here first, and then I'll do the impacts to see the differences between the two. So I'll turn it on here. Make sure she's at 0. All right. So first, that's the 20 VMAX brushless. Weighs in at 40.1 ounces. And that comes up to, I believe, 2.5 pounds. I'll put the calculations on a sheet, and I'll put it all together for you guys so you can take a look afterwards. So 40.1 ounces versus the XR drill comes to 41.2 ounces. So not much of a difference at all between the two drills as far as weight goes. Let's do the impact drivers. So the impact, again, the 20 VMAX brushless comes to 32.3 ounces versus the XR comes to 32.8. So again, not much of significance with weight. And again, I'll put that all on the sheet afterwards. Let's do the batteries. $11.3 ounces versus 12.6 ounces. So there's a little bit of a weight difference between the two batteries. Maybe what I'll do is I'll mount it up with the batteries and show you the differences with the batteries on them. Okay, so I've mounted the batteries on them, and you can see that they almost come to the exact same height with the batteries, all the tools. And yeah, let's just put the scale. Let's test here. So this is the VMAX. Oops, my scale went off. 1 second. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. 43.6 ounces for the impact VMAX, and now for the XR. 45.4 ounces. So not much of a difference, really. I don't know if you'd feel that. Let's try the drills. This is the VMAX brushless. 51.4 ounces. Go with the XR. 53.7 ounces. So only a few ounces difference again. So I also want to show you guys something else. Now the batteries are on and everything. The quality of the sound. So unfortunately the batteries are not fully charged, so I'm not going to do any testing with actual screws and bolts and stuff like that. There's other videos on YouTube that you can see that, but just wanted to give you a quick demo. So that's how the impact sounds. You see the XR is definitely quicker, more powerful, snappier. When it comes to the drills, I'll show you the VMAX here first. Okay. It's quite a bit faster. And you can see that they both have the stopping clutches. Another thing I noticed, that this one here has metal here. It's actually metal, which is really nice, versus chuck on here is only the tip's metal, the rest is plastic. Not to say it's a bad thing, but I like the metal. I think it's going to work a lot better, last longer. And the impact drills are very much identical in the front. Except for the lights. You also get with the XR model, these clips that you can use to put on here, and if you want to put on your belt. Kind of cool feature. They actually have the spot for it on the 20 volt VMAX, but they don't include the clips. All right, another thing I wanted to show you guys was the light. So this is the 20V. As you can see, the light, it's just the one single light. It's pretty bright, as you can see. And then here's the XR. Has 3 lights, which are quite a bit brighter than the one light. So that's a nice thing, I will say. And quite a difference. I'll go show you the drills. So here, there's the light. See how bright it is. On the XR, the light is actually down here. And it's pretty bright. And the delay is a little bit longer. In fact, down here you can change the delay to up to 20 seconds. Oh, sorry, 20 minutes. So, yeah, it's pretty nice to have that. And, you know, I didn't know if I liked the light down the bottom, but it is nice. It's brighter. Yeah, it's quite a bit brighter. Might get in the way though if you're doing some drilling behind studs and stuff. Well, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get the measurements because my caliper, my electronic caliper, is dead battery. But I hope you guys found this somewhat helpful making your decision. I would definitely go with the XR, in my opinion, for the slightest differences that they are as far as weight and height. You're getting so much more in battery and the lights and everything else. Not to mention the batteries themselves have the ability to check them on the back here. You can't do that with this one here. So here you just check them. I haven't charged them or anything. It just came out of the box.